So I don't know why I never bring this news since, right? But let me bring it today. On Tuesday, the Senate gave Tinubu permission to borrow a fresh $21 billion from external loan. They also give am permission to borrow about $700 million from internal loans. So external loan are the one you borrow from outside country. Internal loan are the one you borrow from Nigerians. So for example, when they say go and invest your money in treasury bills, you are borrowing that money to the government. Government will pay you interest. Go and buy bonds, invest in bond. You are borrowing that money to the government. Government will pay you interest. That's why it's quite safe. So external, $21 billion. Internal, over $700 million. The question is, what do they want to use this money for? They said they want to use until fund the 2025 budget. Say Nigeria don't get enough money to fund the budget, so they won't borrow. They will go spread the payments about 20-something to 30-something years in payment. But this is the issue. When Buhari entered Nigeria, they owed 12-point-something trillion naira loan. In 8 years, Buhari could raise the loan to 87 trillion naira. So if you calculate it, Buhari borrowed 75 trillion naira in 8 years. As of today, Tinubu don't raise that loan to over 120-something trillion naira, which means he has borrowed about 50 trillion naira in just 2 years. It don't almost equal the total money we Buhari borrowed in 8 years. Now, when Buhari was borrowing in that 8 years, they used the money to pay subsidy. So instead of us to buy fuel in 1,000, we were buying it 200 because Buhari was paying the balance. They were using the money to subsidize light. That's why our light bill is higher than then, because that time Buhari was paying light bill for us. Tinubu don't come on light subsidy. It don't come on fuel subsidy. They were using the money to subsidize the dollar. So when we were buying dollar at 2 something, 3 something, 4 something, the price of the dollar was actually over 1,000 naira. So Buhari was paying the balance for us. So they could even say this was what they were borrowing the money to do. Now Tinubu administration don't come, it don't come on subsidy. So they're not spending money paying subsidy or not say it again. We are spending money to buy fuel. You don't come on the light subsidy. So we are paying with our nose to use light. For inside my house, I use light of 200,000 a month. The dollar, whether they subsidize us, you don't float them. So you are not spending money on subsidizing dollars again. The next question is, what is Tinubu spending all this money on? You're not paying for a subsidy. You're not paying light subsidy. You are not subsidizing the dollar. What are you spending this money on? And you are borrowing money that my children will come and pay. You did put my children for a BC, because in the next 30 years, I'm not sure Tinubu will be here. And even me doing this video, I go down the old. Now my children will call they 30 something, 40 that, and they go call they pay. It's not adding up. And you say you're an economic expert. What are you doing with this money? By now, Nigeria is supposed to borrow money, because of course we're not paying for a subsidy anymore. We're not paying light subsidy. Loans are supposed to be almost interest-free. Our currency is supposed to stabilize. During Buhari, we are importing for a Dangote refinery. Not day. Today we have refinery in Nigeria. So exactly what are we doing with all this money? Your Excellency, we're not understanding. I finished. You already finished also. You don't want to borrow our future down. Anyway, I say I tell you, all of people that supported him into power is borrowing money that your grandchildren will come and pay for. And we don't know what he's doing with the money. At least even show us what you are doing with the money. Because apart from Lekki Coastal, we'll never see another project too. Even that one safe. We will complete it now with day. Hey, all of them don't buy market for this country, and they come back again for 2027.